Hey guys, someone asked me earlier in a DM what I like to do in my personal time, and I like to do crafts. I like to make wreaths. This is my most recent one, a candy cane wreath with a bow. I love dogs and dog prints, but one of my customers, she loves the dog print ribbon, so I made her one for Christmas. And this is what I do. I use the bow dabra to make a lot of my bows, but this one I actually threw like my own special touch on it. But I love that ribbon right there. You see the whole candy cane. If you can get one wire and fold it over in half in the shape of a candy cane, or if you can get these racks, they sell them already made. The rack looks like this, and it's in the shape of a candy cane. All you do is take your ribbon. Hold on. This is my other one that I'm working on now for Christmas. Not finished yet, obviously. I'm not an expert. That's the bow dabber. But if you're looking for something to do in your off time, especially like during COVID to make some extra money or just for fun, try making wreaths and bows. It's pretty fun. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's this one. You take your rack, and you can find ribbon, dollar store, Walmart, a lot of places. So you take your ribbon, you're going to attach the ribbon at one end, doesn't matter to me really what end, and I start on the back side, and you're just going to start folding it around the rack. Now at some point in time I'm going to do like a tutorial on these. Right now isn't the best time, but you basically just keep wrapping the ribbon and stretch it a little bit and just keep wrapping it around the frame, and then you will end up with it going all the way to the end. And then you can hot glue the ends so they'll stay, or you can wire them. I hot glue mine and I use a little bit of tape, but once you're done it'll look like that. I got a really pretty red one. It's on the door though. I love making crafts, birdhouses, reefs, all kinds of stuff. That was a bow that I was working on. If you do crafts, then I'm sure you're like me. You have a lot of excess stuff laying around and you're going to use it for something else, or you think you will. So you hang on to it, and that's what I do. I got all this peppermint candy stuff at one of the local stores. Let me move this so I don't mess it up. Oh, well. This is one that I'm redoing. I made it last year. I took all the bows, the ribbons, the mesh, everything off of it, and I'm starting over. I just put this stuff back in it. I love the greenery, but I got some more stuff to kind of touch up and mess with. I got to replace the little Christmas ornaments because they're a little bit dingy from last year. But the frame itself is very strong. There's no point to throw this away. I'm just going to reuse it. This is one that I'm not finished with. And if you do wreaths and crafts, then you know you got a lot of unfinished stuff. I was going to do it for my own house for the 4th of July. And I'm going to have this one done before it gets back around. But the mesh was so, I thought it was really thick. But then when I started using it, you could see through it so easy. You can see the shelf back there through it. So I figured I'd go back in with some extra mesh or just redo it completely. I'm not quite sure yet. But that's just one of my, off-timer type deals where when I have a lot of time, I can just kind of tinker with it a little bit. If you have a way to get one of these, I suggest getting one of these. It's for wreath storage. This thing keeps my wreaths looking good all year round until I use them. Lowe's, Walmart, they have them. Okay. I think that's peppermint. That's what I was looking for. So I found these cute peppermint candies at the local craft store, and I am in love with these. Then I found these to go with it. So I'm going to do probably some red and white bows. Put some of that too. And this one, because I love this one. It's so pretty. Try not to get in the light. You see it? But these peppermint candies are so darn cute. I love them. And I have all the red mesh, white mesh, everything to go with it. I'm just trying to get my design drawn out because once I glue it on, like it's there and I don't have to redo it. But I love this. Can you see the glitter? Crafting and making wreaths and bows has really just, like, it's helped my anxiety so much because I have extreme anxiety. And I'm going to talk more about that as I build my channel. But some things happened when I was younger that really messed with my nerves bad. So I shake a lot. If you see me shaking, it's not because I'm on anything or been, arguments or nothing like that. I'm just, like, I'm a timid person. When people start talking very loud or screaming, I get nervous. When the intercoms come on in Walmart and Lowe's, I get nervous. When I'm driving and people start to get around me, I get nervous. If people in the car start talking a lot, I get nervous. It's not something I can control, and I can't take medicine for it, so crafting, like, really helps me with that. A lot of this stuff I got on clearance. I know it looks like a whole bunch of stuff and like it's so expensive, but it wasn't. I got a lot of it at the thrift stores. I got a lot of it, like when you go to the craft store, they'll have like because our local craft store, they make bows and wreaths and all that good stuff, flags. So when they're making something, what they don't use, they'll put it on the shelf and clearance. And it might be 10 foot or 50 foot, whatever it is, and they'll knock the price down, way down low, and then I go get it. If I need it or want to try it out. But during COVID, I mean, this is really, like, I've done this most of my life off and on, but I've really got back into it since COVID, and it's helped me so much. Like, it really has. I kind of want to turn my other closet into a ribbon rack. It's like where you put this piece of metal through the ribbon, like almost like a pole that goes in a closet, like a shower curtain rod. It goes through the ribbon, and you hang it up there, and you just pull the ribbon down. It makes it so much easier than trying to hold the ribbon, hold the wreath, cutting, gluing, measuring. It's just a lot harder like that. So hopefully I'll have my ribbon rack up eventually. And I'm also working on this. So I was couponing a while back, and they had like Hamburger Helper, rice, things like that. Buy one, get one free, buy two, get one free. And I've done it a few times. And because it's only me, like, it lasts me a long time. So some of this stuff is like a year old, but it's still good. It's not expired. Don't go thinking, like that. It's still good. I don't know. I want to let you guys in on my life and things that I like, and I want to know what you guys like. I'm going to show you some of the ribbons that I really enjoy using because of the colors. This black and white striped, it looks so good with this one. You wouldn't think that separate, but when I put them together, they look so great. I guess to do crafts, you kind of have to be an artist. I mean, there are some people who make beautiful crafts. It is art, really. But there's a guy on I think he's on Facebook. He makes the biggest bows and wreaths I have ever seen. They're gorgeous. And he uses the most intriguing colors. See, my problem is I'm good with basic colors, but when you go to throw in like the neons and the hot pinks and greens in, I mess up. I am not coordinated well when it comes to matching colors up. I'm not good when it comes to matching colors, basically. But he is great. And the stuff that he creates, it's beautiful. It's just like, wow. I like this one. It reminds me of not just wintertime, but like the red berries on it. When I was a kid, me and my cousin got into a bush that had berries on it, and they were poisonous berries. And we had ingested a lot of them. So our parent, who found out we had eaten them, had to make us get rid of them. And we had to go to the doctor's office, the hospital. And that's what that reminds me of. But it's such a pretty color. And like I've said before, I'm a very random person. I might be talking about this one minute, and then the next minute I'll be talking about the bird out there in the tree or a squirrel that I seen today. It's just how my ADHD works, and I can't control it, so please just bear with me, and I'm sorry. I like this one because it has the puppy paw prints, bone heart. It's just so pretty, and it's like Not burlap, but it kind of feels like it, like the color too. It's so pretty. And then the classic polka dot. I love anything polka dot. Red, black, white, red, white, pink, white, yellow, white. I love polka dots all together. They're beautiful. That's just a few of these. And over the years, I have gained so much ribbon. It's crazy. Now this burlap, I love working with this stuff because it's so easy to make anything with it. And of course, if you're going to do any kind of deco mesh or a ribbon or any kind of material, get you one of these cutters. You just roll and it cuts. That thing is amazing. Keep a good sharp blade on it, and you can do anything. You can cut anything with that. Now I like this burlap. Let me see if I can turn this to where you can see. I like this burlap because you can lay this stuff down flat and you can make so many cute bows out of it. I like to take it and pinch off, like say there's that side, hold it over, get the other side, try to even it up if possible. I normally use like my tape measure or my ruler, but I don't have it right a second. So then you're going to do this. Normally that would hang off as a tail, but it ain't long enough, so what I'm going to do is pinch it together, and then voila. Big bows, big burlap bows. You take your string or your twine or whatever you want to put around it, or this same material right here, you can cut this off and go around it and cover that middle piece up and put you a tail on the end and have a big bow. Love burlap. Of course, this one's not the prettiest because I just literally tried to just use it as an example. It's really nice. I got some cute ribbon. It's like, I can't remember if they call it barn door or something. It's like plaid. But they had red and black and white and black. And I am in love with this stuff. It makes the most beautiful bows. Especially like out here in the country. I make all my friends bows. I give them to them for Christmas, holidays, whatever. Or whenever they want one, I give it to them. Because they're just so simple to make. I mean, and there's so many YouTube videos that you can look up to learn how to make bows. And then you got your deco mesh. Plenty of that stuff. Gotta have plenty of scissors. I don't know what that's doing there. Then I got my box of junk because I do crafts, and it's got the hangers. You got your bells, your ribbon for Christmas time. Got a lot of red in there. That goes with the burlap really well. I'm gonna make a pretty little bow to go on the Christmas tree with this stuff, with the bell. And stuff to hang like up on the windows. I love red and green. But as far as that other ribbon, the barn door. So remember I got the barn door one, the black and white. I found this at Walmart. I've used it a little bit, the other roll I have. And it's pretty, it's kind of thin, but if you like double it up, it's so pretty with this. Walmart has a lot of wreath making stuff. You have to get on the right aisle to find it unless somebody's cleaned it all out. Dollar Tree has it, Family Dollar. I know a lot of people don't like using the Dollar Tree stuff, but I do. I'm all about it. Because I'm not the richest person in the world, so I have to find deals when I can. Look at the little paw prints. They're so cute. I make a lot of hair bows, bracelets, little hair bows for puppies, dogs. I make them for cats. I mean, all my friends, I make all kinds of stuff for them. And it's really simple to just make a simple little bow. I mean, it's pretty easy. There's another one that you can do. I mean, this ain't going to be the best angle in the world, but you take your two fingers, pull it around, And then there's a video on YouTube that shows it way better. I am not the greatest in trying to show this. But you'll pull it around, and then this comes back over, and when you pull it through, it makes a double bow, and it's so pretty. Ugh, scratch that out. I messed it all up. Oh, and I do this. I get old wine bottles, and I get rope, because you can buy rope. Here's some. Here's some of the time I use, and then a lot of the times I use this other kind. So that's actual rope on that bottle. You can get old wine bottles. Different places have them, thrift stores. The people you know, if they drink the wine, and you can get the wine bottle from them and make little stuff. Put gems, ribbon, paint. I love to see the ones that are painted. Oh, they're so cool. Glow in the dark paint. But this one, it got messed up the other day right there. I got to redo it. But I use this stuff, and I start from the top and go all the way down. And then hot glue it. And it feels so good. Like, it's so smooth. You could put seashells. You could put anything. Letters, like somebody's name. Somebody has a baby. Put their birthday, little footprint. Put paint on the bottom of your hand and press it up against there. And then bam, bam, bam for toes. There's a lot of things that you can do. Just be careful with the DIY videos. A lot of them have stuff that they claim works, but it doesn't work. Just watch them. Test it out. And I think that's about it. I'm in love with this goat. I've shown it before. My dog hates it. But this thing is just so hilarious. The thing is so loud. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a great night. And if you have any ideas, crafts, things that you like to do, leave it in the comments. I love getting new ideas. I'm down for learning anything, especially when it comes to crafting. And that's birdhouses, fingernails, makeup, anything. I love to learn it. So hit me up.